Hello everyone, I am Rekha Murthy, Assistant Professor from Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department from Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. So I am here to explain about the problem on the EMF equation of an alternator. This is a session 4. So where we are considering this fourth problem, that is a 4-pole 3-phase 50 Hz star connected alternator has 60 slots with 4 conductors per slot. The coils are short pitched by 3 slots. And if the phase spread is 60 degree, find the line voltage induced for a flux per pole of 0.943 Weber, sinusoidally distributed in space. All the turns per phase are in series. So here, what is the difference you find from the previous session? What is a new technical term which will comes into your mind by looking at this problem? So here, the new thing is we can find that is given that the phase spread is 60 degree and the remaining all the usual terms which we have followed up till now all the 3 sessions. Okay. Now let us write down the given data. Here the pole is a 4-pole, okay, 50 Hz star connected with having 60 slots with the 4 conductors per slot, and the coils are short pitched by the 3 slots. That means alpha is equal to how many times of beta? 3 times. Sometimes in some problem they will mention that the pitch of the coil is 2 slots less than the pole pitch. The pitch of the coil is, suppose the pitch of the coil is 3 slots less than the pole pitch. It is nothing but how many times the coils are short pitched. So it is short pitched by 3 times means if it will be alpha will be taken as 3 times of beta. If it is 2 times less than that of the pole pitch means it will be taken as alpha is equal to 2 times of beta. So like that it may they may change the question in another way. Okay. Now let us write down the given data. So we have written the given data. Poles, frequency, slots, conductors per slot as 4 and alpha is equal to 3 times of beta, flux is given, and the new thing which you observe, that is a phase spread is nothing but it is a product of the m into beta, which is equal to how many degree they have given. M into beta itself is equal to 60 degree. That is only the one difference which you find. And what we have to find out? We need to find out the line voltage which is induced. So that is nothing but the E line. So let us recall back the EMF equation of an alternator to solve this line voltage. Before we solve the line voltage, we should find out the phase voltage. Okay. So because the EMF equation is expressed in terms of a phase, right? So first we will find out the E phase. So recall the formula for E phase is equal to 4.44 F into psi into T phase into Kc into Kd. So frequency is given, flux is given. Okay. Now we need to find out what should be the value of the Kc. Okay. So first we should find out the value of a Kc. Then we should find out the value of a Kd. And also we should find out the turns per phase. So if before we solve the any turns, we should know how much should be the conductor. Okay, because Z is equal to 2T. First we should know what should be the value of the conductors. So with a given hint, the slot is given, conductors per slot is given. How do you obtain this? When you multiply these two parameters, slots will get cancelled. So we'll get only the conductors, right? So therefore Z can be written as slots multiplied by the conductor per slot. Okay. So how much it is the slots? 60 multiplied by 4. So it results with the 240. Right? It results with the 240. So this is the Z. And if you want a Z phase. Okay. Z phase. So what will be the Z phase? Z divided by 3. So it is 240 divided by 3. So it results with the 80. It results with the 80. Right? Okay. Now this will be the Z phase. Then to solve the T phase, Z is equal to 2T. So what is that? Z phase is equal to 2 times of T phase. So it results with the 2 times of that means turns per phase means turns per phase value Z phase divided by 2. It results with 40. So turns per phase is 40. So we solved T phase. Now let us solve the Kc. So recall what is the formula for the Kc. Kc is equal to cos of alpha divided by 2. Okay. So how do you get alpha? Alpha is nothing but 3 times of beta. Before that, to get the value of alpha, we should solve the beta value. So what is beta? Beta is equal to 180 degree divided by n. So here alpha is equal to 3 times of beta. Beta is nothing but 180 degree divided by n. N is nothing but it is a slots per pole. So slots is given 60 and pole is also given 4. So the answer will be 15. Right? So now you can solve substituting this 15 to this formula. So it results 180 degree divided by 15. 180 degree divided by 15. So it results with 12. Okay. So we can solve the Kc value. Okay. Coming to the this one. This is 3 times of beta. So it is 3 into 12. That is nothing but 36. Okay. Now Kc, when you substitute cos of 36 divided by 2. So it results with the answer 0.951. So this is about the Kc. Now we can find out the distribution factor Kd. So what is that Kd formula? Kd is given by sine of m beta divided by 2 divided by m into sine of beta divided by 2. See here the product of m into beta, it is already given here. Can you see that? It is phase spread. That is around 60 degree. So you can easily substitute in that. But still the m is unknown for you. What is m? M is nothing but it is a slots per pole per phase. That is nothing but the meaning of the slots per pole is denoted as n divided by phase is 3. So what is the value of n? 15. 15 by 3, 5. Okay. So substitute the corresponding values here. So sine of 60 degree divided by 2. M into beta directly they have given. That is nothing but a phase spread. So this is 5 into sine of beta, we got it as 12. Right. So 12 divided by 2. So it results with 0.9566. 0.9566. So that is a Kd value. Now let us go back to the EMF equation. What all the unknowns were there? We have satisfied. We have obtained all this. Now substitute the corresponding values here. Okay. Substitute the corresponding values. So what was that? 4.44. Frequency, we got it as 50. No, it was given 50. And the flux. So what is that flux? They had given 0.943. 0.943. Okay. And turns per phase, that is 40 multiplied by the Kc 0.951 multiplied by Kd 0.9566. Okay. So here we get the answer. The E phase, we get the answer as E phase value will be results with 7618. 7618.35 volts. So that is the E phase. Once you find out the E phase, you can easily find out the line voltage by looking on to the which type of connection it is, star connection. So therefore, E line can be obtained. E line is equal to, as usual, what we did for the previous all the sessions, root 3 times of E phase. So when you do the multiplication with the root 3 times, it results with 13,195.3 volts. Right? Fine. So I hope that you have understood this problem. Only the change was the new terminology you had found, that is a phase spread. And the remaining all the steps you need to carry out as what we did in remaining all the sessions. So please refer back all my the 3 sessions, then only you can understand this session. Fine. Thank you for watching this video.